Hi, welcome to another program. This week we want to talk about the recent Turkish developments in the political arena. İYİ Party leader Ms. Akşener has declared that they are going to show candidate in every municipality, cities and other places as their candidates, their own candidates. Not in a coalition, but individually as İYİ Party candidates in March 2024 elections. What does it mean? If this happens, Istanbul and Ankara will be lost. AK Party will win it. Izmir, there is a then high probability that it's a major risk because of some scenarios over there. So why this is happening? And in relation, something has happened also interesting. Erdogan has signaled that they are going to leave the, I will say, the far right economic politics ruled under or influenced under the religious beliefs. He will leave them at least 3 to 5 years time, and he is going to lean on the more conservative economic models, which means that he's going to get integrated with the international financial system. Considering these kind of developments in Turkey and his statements, we are going to look ahead from today to 24 municipality elections and then 28 elections and further. So without any further ado, let's start. Now, Ms. Akşener has declared that İYİ Party, as the İYİ Party leader she is, they are going to show or they are going to not be involved in any coalition anymore. They are going to show their own candidates as mayors or other in other cities, in villages or in other places. If so, because of the coalition, some of these big cities and critical villages are taken by CHP coalition with İYİ Party and HDP. They are going to be lost. The first one is going to be Istanbul. There is no question about this. With even HDP, they will not win it. It's impossible. The difference was, I will say, 1 million, 1.5 million. In Istanbul, they get around 500 to 600,000. But the problem is CHP is also going to lose blood. And that means that unless they are going to consolidate Istanbul, it is hardly for CHP to win it. And it is hard, especially CHP politics are disasters when it comes to national politics especially. Ankara is also crucial without İYİ Party, and Ankara is a very conservative place. Ankara can be only won if you are national or if you are leaning to a more national, I will say, feelings. In that regard, I will say that Ankara is going to be lost regardless there will be HDP or not, because the difference is minimum there, not like in Istanbul. 1 or 2% but it's a couple of 100,000, and if it's the case, then Ankara is going to be lost, and that's for sure. When it comes to Izmir, and where I am from also, there is the gentleman from CHP called Tunsoyer is there. Now Izmir is mostly 60 to 65% left party. However, the problem is, first problem, Tunsoyer is not a good leader in the city. Nobody likes him that much. He failed to provide good services to the citizens, and he is not only taking from the opposition but from his own party's constituents major criticisms, and nobody really liked him. And it's not good anymore. The city is not good anymore. Since it is the case, CHP has two ways. Either they are going to give up him and replace, or they will continue him. Now his wife is from Shia. She's Alevi, and everybody knows that she really behind the curtains rules or leads the Izmir CHP politics, including also the city. She gives jobs to the people, and she really has a very big influence on the Izmir CHP politics. Now, if and because she's also Alevi and CHP is now Alevi party, nobody will say that it's a leftist party anymore, it's a rightist party. And I belong to the CHP, by the way. I'm saying this, I have to admit that. It means that she will have an influence on Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, and maybe Tunç Soyer will stay. If he stays, most likely Party is going to already said that they have a candidate in Izmir. This means that 5% to 10% of the constituents will choose Party regardless. This is coming from the I would say May 23 election result. Now it comes to municipalities and cities elections, it changes. Now, since he's not going to, or he's not giving really good vibes about this, it's a possibility that there will be another 5 to 6, 7% will be lost again. So if it is the case, then CHP goes in the elections less than 50% immediately, which is going to give AK Party MHP coalition a great, I will say, a room to win it. But for AK Party and to win it, they have to be really clever. Now, AK Party, in my understanding, and I am planning, if I am them, I will only propose in Party that we are not going to show any candidate. Your candidate is also my candidate. We will support them. And if they do this, then Party will get this done. And there is no way that even with the HDP, the Kurdish right, they call it left party, but it's the right party actually. The right party, far right party, or with CHP, it's impossible for them to win Izmir. So it means that they are going to also lose it. And whenever we think like that, even including Antalya, which most likely the ex-foreign minister Mevlüt Çavuşoğlu will be shown as candidate, there is no way that AK Party will lose major states. Now, since it is the case, and something happened also interesting, we have to now merge them all together. Erdogan said recently that Turkey is going to leave the old economic model, which I call it under the influence of the religious beliefs, low interest rate and so on and so forth. And they are going to now follow the more conservative, or I will call it international standards. And he said it openly, and for 3 to 4 years they want to reduce the 2 digits of inflation to 1 digit. I think it's 3 digits, but okay, let's say 2 digits. Since he said this, and since this is now the political development here in Turkey, Erdogan thinks like that. There is no major obstacle in front of me. Even I will not increase or, let's say, share the income with the people as I used to, let's say, especially for the May elections, I can still win the municipality elections, including I have another 4 years term to 5 years term till the 28 elections. By the way, he cannot be elected under the new constitution's regulations, so somebody will be chosen. And most likely there are only 2 candidates, either his son-in-law, Selçuk Bayraktar, who is making all these drones, or the recent foreign minister Hakan Fidanoğlu, who is also the ex-intelligence director. One of them will be most likely but even one of them will be, it doesn't mean that he will leave the party. They will work together again, like with Erdogan. Now, since it is the story, and it makes now more sense that why Erdogan decides to leave the old economic model and will be lean on the new international economic model, while he is making sure that Party is going to leave the coalition and CHP will be remained alone and they will lose all the major states. That shows that CHP, all politics are failed. What does it mean? After the March 4, 2024, CHP will be under a big change, and either they like or not, they have to do this. They have to define themselves what they are. They have to see in 2030s or 2040s where the world will be, where Turkey will be, and where they want to be. And they need to really remodel CHP again. With this structure, CHP cannot be modeled, cannot be restructured. For that, all the old guys from the past should be left, should be really dropped. They can stay there as a figure. They can be opinioned. They can go and ask about their opinions and experiences, but their model is failed. It's already failed in March 24. Only we are going to see it on the paper or on the screen. Turkey will be, I think, I will be really honest, unless they make this change and very quickly before 26 end, the 28 also elections will be AKP with the new leadership, either Selçuk Bayraktar or Hakan Fidan. So that's the story. Basically, we are talking this. Please take care, and if you have any comments, please write it below. Have a nice day. Bye.